Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Bryce Miller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at-bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Got him. One gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now batting Max Kepler. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. The count now 2-2. Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Nate Fukudome. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back. And starting in this one, John Means.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now for Seattle, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bounce to the right side. Noda. And Ramirez is set down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left field. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Mariners are down in order. Scoreless after 1.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore.
We're in the second game of this division series. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
You gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out, runner at second. Castilla now at the plate. And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out and a runner at second, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slow roller to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Mariners lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at T-Mobile Park, so now it's Nolan Arenado. Next offering is fouled back.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Not close with that one. Counts full, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the Angels leadoff man. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Whips it to Casas. That's out number 3. Angels held in check, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Bobichette.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cole Young getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses inside. 3-2 now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. The 1-1.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. So digging in, James Wood. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fukudome puts it away. That is the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, an error, and 1 left. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Mariners 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Max Kepler. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So up next, Nate Fukudome.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Stretches out and hauls it in. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Luis Garcia up next for the Mariners. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Fernando Castilla up next for the Mariners. On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now the Mariners catcher, Harry Ford. Next offering is downstairs.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This is outside, and now 3-1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away. Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Angels. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Nolan Arenado. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And Nato is set down on strikes. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In now is the Mariners DH, Cole Young. Clips the corner. That's strike 2. That one the other way. Castro in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. So the lineup flips over. Jose Ramirez up next for the Mariners. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now it's going to be James Wood. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off. Nobody left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. The shortstop takes a ball. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Alex Lang, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Spire also getting ready. Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. All tied up. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. One down, base is empty. The other way. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Max Kepler at the plate. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Just missed.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
In the dirt, and a full count now.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, save.
No. Hey.
Fernando Castilla up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Lang. Nate Fukudome digs in now. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Trout. Check on the runner. Fukudome back in on a dive. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Casas over to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. And then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Activity in the bullpen. Ben Joyce getting loose out there. Burke, the power lefty, up as well. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And up next for Seattle, Cole Young.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Struck him out looking. Jose Ramirez up next for the Mariners.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's out at first. 2 outs, runner at first. James Wood up next for the Mariners. Hit hard on the ground is short. They kept the force, inning over. 1 left for Seattle. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire. So digging in, Christian Moore. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him! Coming out of the bullpen for a beat. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a little bit high.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ben Joyce.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And here is Julio Rodriguez. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there.
Boom.
He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Luis Garcia up next for the Mariners. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ben Joyce is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Fernando Castillo. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 down, base is empty. That one way outside, and it's a full count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next offering upstairs. Bo Bichette on deck for the M's. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That misses. 2-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Joe Jimenez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Brock Burke takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Thompson.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
This is Willie Castro. A little bit low.
No. 2-1.
The 2-1. That smash towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Bichette snags it. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. They say it went.
2-2.
The Angels down to their final strike. And it remains 2-2. Ground ball, and this should do it. Garcia on the first, ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final.
Just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you.